Sorry about that. A phone call came in on my phone and interrupted my reading. So I'm going to go back one page just because I'm not sure where exactly the video cut off during chapter 10. So they were just looking at the picture or the letter M on the floor. Okay. So it proved that M was the owner. Absolutely, for sure. No question about it. Jack touched the M with his finger. His skin tingled. Just then the leaves trembled. The wind picked up. "Let's go down now," he said. Jack grabbed his backpack. Then he and Annie climbed down the ladder. As they stood on the ground below the treehouse, Jack heard a sound in the bushes. "Who's there?" he called. The woods grew still. "I'm going to bring the medallion back soon," Jack said loudly, "and the bookmark, too, both of them, tomorrow." "Who are you talking to?" asked Annie. "I feel like M is nearby," Jack whispered. Annie's eyes grew wide. "Should we look for him?" But just then their mother's voice came from the distance. "Jack, Annie." Jack and Annie looked around at the trees. Then they looked at each other. "Tomorrow," they said together, and they took off running out of the woods. They ran down their street. They ran across their yard. They ran into their house. They ran into their kitchen. They ran right into their mom. She was making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And that was the end of Mummies in the Morning. So in the back of this particular book, though, there's a picture of ancient Egypt, and there's a little bit of information about ancient Egypt in the back. So I'm going to read that. It's just a couple pages. So here's a little bit about ancient Egypt. For thousands of years, mummies and pyramids were a great mystery. How were the pyramids built? Why did people make mummies? What was the strange writing on mummy cases? In the last 200 years, scientists have learned a great deal about the people who built the pyramids and made mummies. They were a hard-working people who enjoyed life. They loved science and music. Building the pyramids. It took many years to build a pyramid. It also took thousands of workers. Egyptologists think the workers used wooden rollers to move giant stones across the desert. Some of these stones weighed over 4,000 pounds. No one really knows exactly how the workers put the giant stones in place. Most Egyptologists think they built large ramps to raise the stones up the sides of the pyramid. When the pyramid was finished, the ramps were torn down. Many people think the work on the pyramids was done by slaves. This is not true. Almost all the work was done by farmers during the flood season. The farmers were paid to help build the pyramids. But most of them worked for a reason more important than money. They believed building the pyramids would help them get to the next life when they died. So there's a picture of some ways that Egyptologists thought that maybe the pyramids were built. And there you go. There's a little bit of information about ancient Egypt. So don't miss the next Magic Treehouse book in which Jack and Annie find a secret map and a ruthless pirate. Pirates Past Noon, Book 4. Stay tuned, kids.